A very good morning. Today is September 27th and time is about 8:32. Um, I think we have one person who is online, but if you're able to hear my voice, please say yes, and we will quickly start. So yesterday, Nifty, in fact, was a bit of a surprise. So I was expecting now to get into one more all-time high, but then yeah, we never know some of these things. And I believe there was some bit of a buying by FIIs. I did not check. Let me quickly check what really happened yesterday. Yesterday, I think the cash market, definitely FIIs were the net buyers, and obviously DAS also bought something. So both, I think they got into market quite aggressively. That's the reason towards the fag end, Nifty actually went up, and I think overall it was okay day for me. I did make some money, and I also have next week trades, right? So I think combination of these two, I was able to successfully exit those trades, and overall it was a good day. So today is Sensex expiry. I think last week it was a bit of a uh, not so great experience Sensex. So I plan to not to trade on Sensex today. Even if I do, it will be very small quantities and or negligible quantities. So, but today I do have definitely overnight positions. So mainly on the Bank Nifty and also Nifty. I will look at trading some of those things today. I think that's a plan. Let me quickly share my screen and then see what could be the forecast yesterday. Sorry, today. Let me start with what happened yesterday, and then all right. So yesterday, let me get on to full screen. So this is daily chart. So daily chart, as of now, I think the overall trend still seems to be definitely quite positive. And let's do a quick forecast for let's say December. My earlier forecast for December end was 26,000. That was already met. And right now it is actually looking like we would probably hit about 27,000. So I think this is 7th January. Um, let's do 31st December. Yeah, all right. So this is basically, yeah, it shows about 28,000. And then the lowest would be 27,230. But generally, when the indicator goes above this middle line, there's going to be some bit of a fallback, which really happened in a couple of earlier occasions. Whenever it touched the top of the line, there was definitely some pullback, but we'll have to see when the pullback is going to happen. But right now, this can actually has the potential to go till, let's say, 26,500, 26,000, that kind of a thing. So especially if I have to really forecast for October end, which is October 30th is the expiry this time. October 30th is the expiry. So this is actually showing at about maximum it can go till 27,300. I think that's the thing. And let's see how it goes, and we'll yeah. So I think before I get into other indices, let's look at what is in store for Sensex. So Sensex, interestingly, so last week it was all-time high, which was obviously last Friday, I believe. Last Friday was all-time high technically, and also last Friday there was quite a bit of a massive, what do you say, manipulation that happened in the midday. The market fell down and then went up, and a lot of people lost money, including me. But after that, again, if you really look at all the 5 days is continuously green. In fact, if you start with Thursday, so we have 5 days continuous green. And generally, if you look at the previous occasions, right? So I think we had only one scenario here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sessions. It was continuously up, which is basically, if I take bottom here, which is 72,500, it goes to 75,600, which is close to 3,000 points up. It was a continuous 3,000 points up. This is obviously, there is a reason, this was election time. So there was some bit of a euphoria around what the government is going to do, right? So, but here, this particular move happened after the rate cut announcement by Fed on September 18th, and there was some bit of a pullback. This is basically the short covering that pointed day, which was a Thursday. But after that, the real market actually started. The market started going up. I think this is, as I said, the fifth day, which is upward. I think the previous, other than if we discount this, the other, I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. And then the closest I could see is this one, which is I think after the budget, I believe. Yeah, after the budget, and then this obviously moved up about 4 sessions, and fifth session was definitely a red session. But generally, getting 5 green days is a very rare scenario, except this pre-election time. I think we'll have to watch and then say. I think you got to see one more trend here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think this is one more. This is basically March time, kind of a time frame. Okay, let's look at what is in store for today. For Sensex, seems to be, if I go with the 15 minutes, which is about 82% correlation, seems to be flattish to bullish again. So until unless there is some bit of a pullback, anything can happen. But as I said, I'm not planning to trade Sensex with my full capital. I might probably do one or two trade just for the practice, and so that I'll not be moving away from the market. That's the only trade that I will do. Let's put this here. All right, so yeah, I mean, still it shows 86,000 is going to be massive resistance, but yeah, I mean, we can never know, anything can happen. And as of now, that's what it is. And then if the market opens, and then if there is a massive gap up, some of these values might change. This is with a reasonable 82% correlation. Let's look at 10 minutes. Is also pretty much giving about 86,200. And then the 5 minutes is giving it about 86,500. I think this is also 91% correlation. And then you got 3 minutes. Let's say 3 minutes usually I do not use, but yeah, 3 minutes doesn't make sense. But anyway, let's take to 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes till it shows about 86,500. So, but I think all-time highs, trading all-time highs is always not going to be easy. So somebody needs to be absolutely be cautious and careful as well. I think let's quickly spend some time on, as I said, the FIS. In fact, yesterday both FIS and then the DAs were the net buyers, so that's the reason you got to see market went up. And then if you generally see overall in the cash market, except one day, which was 20th September, pretty much all the days were green, which is definitely good if you are investing, if you are a long-term investor. And then yeah, let's look at Sensex now. So Sensex, basically the open interest perspective, 86,500, obviously the immediate resistance, and then below you have 84,900, sorry, 85,000. And then you have I think, if let's look at doing some strangle and then see between these two, and then what it would actually come up to. Let's do strangle and then see 86,500, and then 85,500. Let's put some. Yeah, like it's giving about 2.2%. But Sensex, the only challenge is you will get a lot of these manipulation and the spikes. So you need to be very, very careful. But today I'm not planning to do Sensex. These are all my trades from yesterday. I did make some money on all these trades, so I have exited some of the green or the profit making trades. And then, so I think this one trade is probably might trouble me, which is 26,500 CE. But then I did make quite a lot of money yesterday on the PE side. But I think I'll have to manage this carefully in case if it crosses a certain level. So this overall trade definitely gave close to about 2.5 or 3 lakhs in the last yesterday and day before, I think. So I probably, if it reaches about 1.5 lakhs overall, I think I'll have to probably exit this particular CE. I'm only expecting if it's going to go up, it's going to really get into losses. But otherwise, it is a flat or down. I think I'm absolutely okay. Bank Nifty also same story. I have exited a lot of trades yesterday. These are all the remaining trades. And mid cap Nifty also same. I have exited couple of trades yesterday, and then these are all the remaining trades. So mid cap Nifty, again, it's a probability is about 83%, and I know risk reward is not so favorable. And also, this is not a directional trade. I think none of these are directional trades at this point of time. The reason is at the peak, it would be unwise to take any directional trade. Again, that's my view. So I can always short the CE, but then with an assumption that it's going to fall. But if it doesn't fall and the market goes against me, then I might probably make some money on the portfolio, but I'll lose money on the options. So I do not want to really get there. So I think I will, as I said, all these trades, as of now, I'm profitable, but I'll have to manage this a bit more carefully. All right, so let me take some questions before I wind up, and let me stay on. Okay, let's do this. Hey Deepak, just a small note. In case in October series, if I sold 530p of Wipro and suppose premium is 10, what exactly happens at the end of the month if Wipro expires at 500? Okay. What is Wipro's current price now? I do not follow Wipro. Oh, okay. It's 541. Okay, let me read this question again. Um, in case in October series, if I sold 530p. Yeah, so you would actually, now we got about 10 rupees, right? So 530 minus 500, which is 30 minus 10, you will lose about 20 rupees multiplied by the lot size. So that's the thing. Yeah, you will lose 20 rupees. So for example, what is the lot size? I do not know. Wipro lot size. Let's look at Wipro lot size. I said that you are selling 530. Oh, yes, it doesn't give us the whatever that number, right? So, um, okay, let's look at Wipro. Yeah, 1500. Okay, all right. So you would lose about 1500 multiplied by 20, which is about um, 3000, 30,000 you will lose. Because you already got the 10 rupees as a premium, so that is with you. But then the calculation is it's 530 minus 500, which is 30 minus 30 plus 10, which you already got this money. So 20 multiplied by 1500, so that would be um, yeah, 30,000 you will lose. Yeah, that's the calculation. All right. Let's take one. Also, I have ready funds in case to accept the delivery of Wipro shares. So by the time my PE side will be in loss. So when the physical delivery happen, how exactly it happens? So technically you will lose that money, Deepak. So you can probably ping me offline. So there is nothing like you will make money, right? So either in the stocks or the options, you'll have to lose money, and yeah, that's how it happens. So there is no arbitrage advantage that you will get there. So either you will have to lose from options or you'll have to lose from stocks. So there is nothing that you would actually make anything from there. So ideally, that's the reason a lot of people actually exit the options, because you do not want to either take the delivery or they give the delivery. So what is MACD value you follow? I observe MACD is different. I observe MACD is different from yours. So one second, what MACD I follow? So this is the Oops. Where is this? All right. This is I did not make any changes actually. This is just the normal MACD, and then I think generally we should follow what everybody is following because that's the purpose of indicator, right? You can't see the indicators. The concept here is people like you and then me or everybody in the world, they watch the same values, which are mostly followed by everybody. So whenever there is any of these things would happen, people would actually take those calls and buy or sell or whatever, right? So that's what it is. So I think that's the its indicators are actually done using the our indicators are followed using the human psychology. There is nothing, no rocket science. So my view is you should use what everybody is using, not to try to reinvent the wheel and then try to bring something which would actually only works for you. There is nothing like an indicator that works for you because indicators are driven by the human psychology as well, right? So as soon as, let's say, for example, if you reach some pivot points, suddenly everybody knows that there's going to be some bit of a resistance or the support, and then people either buy or sell looking at that indicator. So that's how it is. So these are all normal, whatever everybody uses. So there is nothing, no rocket science there. So I think to answer again Deepak's question, so you will not get any arbitrage advantage by doing options except doing the hedge. That's all. All right, then I think we're at about 8:49, and yeah, nice speaking to all of you. And let's get on to market. And if you're trading, all the very best. And if you're trading Sensex, be careful. So you can expect quite a bit of spikes because today Sensex is monthly expiry. So don't forget that. And usually monthly expiries of Sensex are a lot more violent. There could be one or two exceptions. Not all the expiries are violent, but generally they are violent. So be careful if you're trading. All right, and I'm not planning to put a lot of money in Sensex today. It would be very small amount, and then I will also exit as soon as I get some little profit. That's all. I also shared my positional trades on Angel Broking. So they, I believe they did not do so great. Let me share those things and then give me a few seconds. All right, so these are the positional trades I think did not do well. So I started this on August 23rd, which is the monthly expiry for September. And yesterday it was a bit of a disaster. I lost about 55,000. It's exactly same as the profit that I made overall. I was actually I was trying some experiment on the what do you say intraday. I have to exit some of the trades, and then I did, I think, one wrong trade on the CE that really costed some money, but that's all right. That's part of the learning. But overall, I think it's okay. It gave about 2.2% on a capital of about 25 lakhs, I think. So I think that way it is still okay. Good that I did not really end up in the losses. So I will actually continue with the this positional trades. I enjoy because you have a lot of time to think, and then you can always put your strategy and other things, right? So I do have some positions right now on the positional trade, and I will actually, as I said, these are all the existing trades today. So I did short to 27,000 CE as of now, but I'll keep this and then start building any weekly or the monthly positions on the PE side. But right now, I will want to hold this, and my prediction is probably Nifty would actually max will go to 27,300 by October, and that's the prediction. I think my charger is over. All right, I think that's all. That's all for now, and have a great day. And yeah. have a profitable day. I think that's important. Or probably do not have a last day. That's all the wish that I can give you. Bye bye. Very good morning, Turbo.